scores, and they lead by 2. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So runner at second, 2 down. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's the Beltway Series right here on MLB The Show. Back in Washington, D.C. It's still early, Singy, but looking like a bounce-back game so far.
Yeah, he's got a different presence today out there, like he came in with something to prove.
Here's a 1-1. That clips the corner. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next one just misses, and it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Dalen Lyle getting ready to hit. Bassett with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. That one the other way, and foul ball.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Hassel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Ball to strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Two on, one out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Up now for Washington, James Wood.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles,
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's ripped. Base hit. Hassel quickly throws it in. Runner stops at second. And the first two reach to start the inning.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. Line drive, that's a base hit. O'Neill flies around. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Miles Michaelis departs, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
On the mound now,
Nationals,
Jake Irvin.
number 27.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Colton Cowser, the next to hit. Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1.
Aye.
This one in the air, center field, and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 4-zip.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Irvin, a 6'6" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Ground ball to the right side. Nunez tosses to first. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward digs in now. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. 2-1 now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Oh, the throw is wild. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Man at second. And now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
Now it's the DH, Jeremiah Jackson. And that's off
that's inside.
the inside edge. 3-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Into center and a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So 2 down. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Rutschman retired. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. And midway in the 4th, it's the Orioles 6 and the Nationals nothing. It's the Beltway Series right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Nationals Park. I'll tell you what, Siggy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, looks like a completely different ball player, relaxed, in rhythm, and totally in control. None of that was there last time out.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Second baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Nunez.
Next to hit, Nasim Nunez. And a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back in Washington, D.C., this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field. You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Strike two.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
For the Orioles, third baseman Jordan Westburg.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
So a man at first, and here is Jordan Westburg. Oh, right to the backstop. O'Neill into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Man at first, nobody out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. In the air to left center. Wood moving under it. 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Colton Cowser.
1 out, man at first. And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Ground ball up the middle. Nunez to second. Abrams. What a double play that was. Inning over. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Nationals nothing. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Zach Eflin.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
First baseman Andres Chaparro.
And the 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's the center fielder, Robert Hassel III.
Center fielder, Robert Hassel III.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Two. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder Dalen.
Back to the top of the order.
Lyle.
Now it's the right fielder, Dalen Lyle. Two. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that's a strikeout looking. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Three-one now. And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
In the air, left field. And he makes the grab. And that'll do it. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 7 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
I said the windows tinted and I ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's in vogue. Getting Douglas with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything. Fiskars to Nissans. Don't do arguing. I just throw the peace signs. Meditating for some me time. Headed back into the city.
So up next,
Leading
Jackson Holliday.
Second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
The 1-1. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder
Taylor Ward now at the plate. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Holliday into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Man at second. And there's the ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Can't get to it, and this should score the run.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Jeremiah Jackson.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. In comes the run from third to add on. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jake Irvin will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher on here, Mitchell
Number
Parker.
70.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. In the dirt, but kept close. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Ripped on a line to center. Hassel has a beat on it, and that is that. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Orioles 8 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Designated hitter, Jacob Young.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That's a ball.
The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. And that drops in for a strike. Three-two now. High fly ball right field. O'Neill should have this one. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher.
So digging in, Harry Ford.
Ford.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Zach Eflin done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for Washington, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable. This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
So a man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Two and one now. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So now with one away and a man at second. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. This one smoked on its way out of here. Pete Alonso with a rocket. His 9th homer of the year, and they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Colton Cowser will hit next. In the air to left center. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. That one missing inside. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. He swings and fouls one off. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Holliday off of first with 2 away.
Nope, that's inside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now 10-zip. It's the Beltway Series right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Nationals Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Cano pitching for the 20th time this season. And he was born in Cuba. Samuel Basallo getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Number 29, Samuel Basallo.
Also into the ball game, Leody Taveras. He'll be patrolling center field.
Leody Taveras.
This one in the air right field. Holiday takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Down to third baseman, Brady House. The 1-1. Inside, almost got him. And it remains 2-2. Just missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Check swing. He went. That is strike 2. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nationals go quietly. They're down 10-0. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready to begin the 8th. Gunnar. Henderson getting ready to hit. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's going to be Jeremiah Jackson. Here's a 1-1. Fastball for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. The 1-2. Hard liner. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
One out man at first. And now the switch hitting catcher Adley Rutschman. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 10 and the Nationals nothing. It's the Beltway Series right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 8th. Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals.
Hassel the third.
That catches the corner. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder Dalen.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the right fielder, Dalen Lyle. The Orioles up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
For the Nationals, the shortstop, C.J.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Ball to strike. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Not looking good. They're down 10-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Henry.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ball inside.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. On a strike, the pitch. Makes the catch. One down.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Samuel Basallo. That one
Ball
misses. Ball 2. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Andre Granillo appears to be getting loose. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. That one lifted to left. Wood gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Leody Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras. Two down, nobody on.
That's in. Ball 2.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Reaching for it and brings it in. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, number 30.
Jacob Young.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
So a man at first. And now James Wood.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Stepping in, Harry Ford. Man at first, one away. And he swings through that one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ball 2.
Struck him out swinging.
Up next
Down
for
to the last out for the
Nationals.
Nationals.
Second
Well,
baseman,
interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Breaking ball inside. 3-2 now. The Nats down to their final strike. Westberg whips it to first on the run.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
So 2 on with 2 away. Brady House digging in for the Nationals. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball, that's
just
down.
missed. Check swing, but he went too far. And now it's 3-2. First and second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. A second scores as well, and it's 11-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a pop-up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
11-2 the final tally as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti, todo es que tú tienes no sé qué, siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro, que dices si no a ver el amanecer, te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego, si no te gusta que vienes al día.